Well, it's July 3rd, and I had a few minutes, so I figured I'd work on something small before work. Now, this is your steering linkage, your tie rod ends. This thing was bent, and I don't know how I could possibly own 3 tractors and every single one of them is bent. The ends don't look that bad. But I am going to look on the internet and see if I can't find some brand new. They're not too expensive. This was tweaked and it's still not perfect by any means, but it had a pretty good bow in it. I took care of that with a BFH. Just hit it a couple of times. The thing that bothers me is I don't know what in the Sam Hill rubbed against that or gouged that, but that's a serious ding in there. And I could just take one off one of the other ones, although they're a little wavier. I think I'm probably just going to touch this with a grinder and maybe fill it in with a little MIG welder. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. I think I'll be able to smooth that out a little bit more and maybe sandblast the rest of it and get it ready for prime. Well, happy 4th of July. And I primed the tie rod. And right now as I'm turning where I did the fix with the welder. It's not too bad. A little lumpy, but it's on the bottom side and you're never going to notice it. Other than that, it turned out rather nice. Ooh. A couple little marks there. Get rid of those. There we go. It looks pretty good. Well, it's still the 4th, and I cleaned up the spindles and got those primed, and they look really nice. And also the retaining pin for the, I don't know, axle pivot pin. I don't know exactly what you would call that. It holds the front axle onto the frame, and that locks it in place. So everything's going pretty good so far. This came out really smooth. Now, I didn't sandblast this or my tie rod because I finally got everything swept up in the driveway. So I basically used a wire brush on my angle grinder and the Dremel for the hard to get spots. So, but no, I'm digging it. It's looking pretty good. So unfortunately, this is probably, I'm going to be busy for most of the rest of the week, and then I'm going to be gone for a week. So unfortunately, I am just about ready to get a rolling chassis going. And I'm thinking about bringing the tires to, I don't think anyone here locally sandblasts, but I think in the town over, about 60 miles away, got a guy who sandblasts, and I'm thinking about just bringing them all the tires, the rest of the snowblower that I haven't sandblasted. I have sandblasted some of it. Rest of the snowblower, and then maybe the front blade. and see how much he'd charge me to sandblast all that, because that would honestly save me 2 days, maybe even more, of solid grinding and work if I can have him do that. So I hate to outsource on things that I could probably do, but I mean, we're into July now, and I need to get this rolling. So, all right. Hope everyone had a good 4th.